Have you ever felt like the black sheep of your family? Like no matter what you do, they just don't understand you? Some men are wired differently, not because they're trying to be difficult, but because they see the world in their own unique way. These men are often referred to as Sigma males. They are independent, introspective, and live by their own rules. But these same traits that make them unique also create misunderstandings, especially within their own families. Today, we're going to explore 9 reasons why Sigma males are often misunderstood by their families. If you've ever felt like your family just doesn't get you, you're not alone. But before we jump in, welcome back to Alpha Man Cave, the home of high-value men who think differently. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on deep insights into the Sigma mindset. Now, let's get into it. 1. They reject family social norms. Most families have traditions, yearly reunions, big holiday dinners, and social gatherings that everyone is expected to attend. These events are meant to bring families closer together, but for a Sigma male, they often feel forced and repetitive. Instead of going through the motions just to please others, the Sigma male questions why these traditions exist. If the gathering has no deeper meaning or feels like an obligation rather than an authentic connection, he'd rather spend his time doing something more fulfilling. For example, while the rest of the family is busy preparing for a big Thanksgiving dinner, the Sigma might prefer to spend the day reading, working on a passion project, or simply enjoying solitude. To his relatives, this can come across as disrespectful or antisocial, but in reality, he's just staying true to what feels meaningful to him. 2. They avoid drama and family conflicts. Many families thrive on drama. Whether it's old grudges, pointless arguments, or heated debates at the dinner table, conflict can be a regular part of family life. But Sigma males don't operate that way. Instead of engaging in emotional battles, they stay silent, observe, or leave the scene entirely. This can make them seem uncaring or indifferent, but the truth is, they just don't see the point in wasting energy on unnecessary conflict. From the Sigma's perspective, most family fights are fueled by emotion, ego, and misunderstandings, rather than a genuine attempt to find a solution. Since he believes that problems should be solved, not endlessly argued about, he refuses to participate in the chaos. But to his relatives, his refusal to take sides or engage in the drama makes them think he doesn't care, when in reality, he's just protecting his peace. 3. Their interests and ambitions are unconventional. Most families expect their members to follow a traditional life path, go to school, get a stable job, settle down, and have a family. But Sigma males don't fit into this blueprint. They are naturally drawn to unconventional careers, hobbies, and interests. They might spend hours researching obscure topics, inventing new ideas, or working on a business that nobody else understands. To their family, this might seem like a waste of time or a sign that they lack direction. For example, while a Sigma siblings might be celebrating job promotions in corporate offices, he might be building an online business, creating art, or mastering a skill that nobody else values. Family members often see this as risky or weird, but for the Sigma, success isn't about following the traditional path. It's about doing something that truly excites him. 4. They refuse to conform to family expectations. Every family has unwritten rules: how to behave, how to speak to elders, when to get married, and how to treat relatives. But Sigma males don't follow rules just because they're expected to. If a family tradition or expectation doesn't align with his values, the Sigma male simply won't follow it. He's not trying to be rebellious or difficult, but he values his authenticity more than fitting in. For example, if his family believes he should settle down by a certain age, he won't do it just because it's expected. If his relatives pressure him to take a certain job because it's stable, he won't accept it unless it aligns with his goals. This can make him seem stubborn or selfish, but in reality, He's just refusing to live by standards that he didn't create and doesn't believe in. 5. Their privacy creates false assumptions. Some families share everything: their problems, their love lives, their struggles. But Sigma males prefer to keep things to themselves. They don't open up easily, and they don't feel the need to share every detail of their lives. As a result, family members start making assumptions, thinking they are hiding something, struggling in life, or keeping secrets. In reality, the Sigma simply prefers solving problems on his own rather than inviting unnecessary opinions. He sees independence as a strength, not a weakness. 6. They ignore group chats and calls. In today's world, family group chats are non-stop. Memes, updates, random conversations. For most people, it's a way to stay connected. But to a Sigma male, it can feel like an overwhelming distraction. He values deep, meaningful conversations, not small talk. So, when he doesn't reply for days or weeks, family members assume he's ignoring them or doesn't care, when in reality, he just sees no urgency in responding. 7. They judge authority based on merit, not titles. Many families expect automatic respect for parents, elders, and authority figures. But Sigma males don't operate on titles. They operate on respect that's earned. If an elder is wise, fair, and competent, the Sigma will naturally listen and respect them. But if they try to use their position to demand obedience without logic, the Sigma won't comply. This often leads to clashes with older relatives who expect deference, but the Sigma believes that real respect must be earned, not given blindly. 8. They rarely call home. For most people, frequent calls with family maintain closeness. But a Sigma male doesn't call just for the sake of it. He prefers deep, purposeful conversations rather than casual check-ins. He might go weeks or months without calling, leading family members to think he's pulling away, when in reality, he just values quality over quantity in communication. 9. They dislike being talked about. Some families love gossiping about each other's lives. But for Sigma males, privacy is sacred. If they find out their personal affairs are being discussed without their consent, they become even more guarded. This creates a cycle where the family thinks the Sigma is secretive, and the Sigma trusts them even less. Sigma males aren't trying to be difficult. They just operate by their own set of values. Their independence, privacy, and refusal to conform often create misunderstandings within their families. But at the end of the day, they would rather be true to themselves than pretend to fit in. Do you relate to these struggles? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to Alpha Man Cave for more deep dives into the Sigma mindset. Until next time, stay strong, stay independent.